Hey, how's it going, everybody? Boss is back. Yeah, baby. And feeding me my scent of the night is Boss Bottle Elixir. Yeah, so I'm back after about a week's break. Yeah, I decided I'll only stream when I really feel like it, and streaming just to stream 2 or 3 times a week, I don't find any purpose in that, So, all right, let's wait for somebody to join us now. So this stream will be both a little discussion and a dedication to a new force in the Fracon. That is, of course, Robes '05. So I watched some of his appearance on the Ramsey stream last night, and yeah, there was some good stuff that was said. Not everything was really, very interesting, but yeah, there were some good points definitely that were made about this whole shilling industry. Yeah, I just got a new haircut today, by the way. Um, yeah, there are just too many dishonest reviewers, in Fracom, and as I said, it was Jeremy who is to blame for that mostly. Hey, how are you, my good friend? AM. Greetings. What's your scent of the day? This is mine, the boss bottle elixir. So, what was I saying? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this whole shilling thing, I be really seen too much of it, and I'm glad there is somebody like Rose here also. Hey, Daniel, because people like me, they are never heard. I don't have a big channel at all. My subscriber number is small, and you know, I can only reach out to just as many people, a couple of hundred at best, maybe. But yeah, what he said about also people who have like 200K subscribers, and when they do a live stream, I knew this already, but it was good that they said it still. Like you see a guy with 200K subscribers, right? And then he does a live stream, and then you see that he's got like 100 people in the chat, maybe, or something, maybe a little more. And yeah, his videos they get generally get maybe, I don't know, 10,000 views at best, or 20,000 views. But why, or 50 even? That's still too little for a guy with 200,000K, right? So you wonder, why is this so? Well, of course, because all those numbers, they don't mean shit, really. They don't really mean shit, of course. So, yeah, because we know that there have been claims of people buying subs, and I don't mean sandwiches as subscribers, but also they get somebody, that how it works. If you go to this and that chat and stream, then people say, oh, everybody subscribe to his channel, and he goes there. Maybe you go to 5 streams, and if you are good friends with the host and the stuff like that, they will tell everybody to subscribe, and that's how you get your. Eventually, then it starts growing, But that means that only maybe not even half of those 200K are real people who will follow you. It's just people that subscribe so they would be nice, do a favor to you. So, I wouldn't want to have that. Also, because, they do a favor so you can make a living, right? From YouTube, from doing videos, right? On streams. Yes. And one can discuss whether one should really be able to make a living out of something really, you know, not that really important, or yeah, not that very uh yeah, it doesn't really matter much when you talk about this and that perfume, because thousands of others have already done it, and more will do it after you. So, and to make a living out of that, it's definitely there's not enough, of the pie for everybody. That's one thing. So not everybody can make a living. Definitely, you can only get pieces. You can get crumbs, of the cake, but you can't get a real slice, unless you have like really good sponsorships and stuff, and like, yeah, there are people who don't even have 100K, but they still somehow manage to land, the sponsorship. And that means they, from the start have been, involved in this industry, from even from maybe before they started doing YouTube, So, yeah, that's how it goes. And, but you will see these really green people who only do this for, to make a quick buck. They don't know what the hell they are talking about, really. Yeah, they don't really know fragrances, really. They can't tell the difference from, how clary sage smells to, how what some other everyday kind of herb maybe smells, or flower, I don't know, whatever. So, yeah, in the meantime, people who really know this stuff, they are not really in demand at all. So, hey, hello, Matteo. People, like JJ Colburn, shout out. He's got what, 2,000 maybe people, subscribers, three, I mean, I don't know. But he really knows what he's talking about, that's how it goes. But nobody will ever offer him any kind of deal, either shill sponsorship or a regular. Yes, that's right. I got a haircut today. Yes, my hair had grown too much. Simply, it was becoming, hard to maintain, to brush, and yeah, and it was time. It was, hey, Dushan, how are you? ¿Cómo está? Está aí, Matsare. Eugene, abstracts. Abstract. I don't know how that's pronounced. I'm not even going to try. Oh, by the way, have you seen our friend Dev? He's in Italy enjoying life. Go Dev. Good for him. Yeah, I was just talking about robes. I'm sure you've seen him on Ramsey's channel last night. What a great guy. Hmm? Yeah, man. Yeah, I was just talking about these people who can't tell the difference between a perfume and a medicine, cabinet thing, whatever. And they get, for like 300,000 subs, but they don't get more than 5, 10,000 views per video. Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. He was talking about some really important topics, stuff. And yeah, like what I think I didn't see the one. Has he already uploaded the one where he talks about Demi rolling? So yeah, that's one I'm really anxious to, I mean, can't wait to see because it appears it has become a whole industry in Dubai. Like now, these beautiful girls from like Western countries in Australia, they get these really mouth-watering endorsements now, and that's so wrong. That's wrong. But that's how dirty that industry is. Really. I mean, a guy like me could never get anything remotely close, even if I wanted to. I mean, yeah, yeah, man. Jeremy is really, yeah. He is the root of all this evil, man. The germ. But we already know there are many souls. Yeah, they have been sold. Yeah, that's the Free Bottle Brigade. That's a good name, good term. Yeah, man. And like Ramsey said, like, yeah, you can send me a free bottle, but don't expect me to talk well about it if I don't like it. That's reasonable, of course. Nobody's gonna turn down a free perfume. Come on, are you crazy? Are you gonna say, "Oh no, I'd rather keep my integrity"? Nah, bullshit. Everybody is gonna say, "Yeah, sure," but the problem is too many also accept that they will have to talk nicer or better about it than they otherwise would. Whether you like it or not, you gotta praise it. Man up to the skies. So that's really dirty business. Yeah, I mean, I know that guy Ashton of Jen Sense. He was trying to make a victim of himself because he, has started speaking the truth about this. I mean, about the free perfumes he was getting, and then they stopped sending him free bottles. I mean, that's how it works, of course. But yeah, I feel like for a long time. I mean, I know others have also felt the same, but they didn't really talk about it. So I'm glad that now Ropes is talking about it, and like not just in streams. I bet people like Ramsey and Eugene and Mitch, especially, have been talking about this in their live streams. But that's another thing. Not everybody watches your live streams. More people will watch your video than, yeah, your live stream. So it is important to make videos about this. Definitely. Yeah, man. So much bullshit happening there. It's uh, it's a really soulless world, really empty. What's your scent of the night, Tushan? Mine is Boss Bottle Elixir. Well, this really is fucking strong, man. But it's really good, especially now that it's been there for a while now, standing in my room. Yeah, on the cupboard. Well, it's not a cap. It's a dresser really where I have quite many of my bottles. Yeah, I don't have a cupboard really that is free or empty. But yeah, also another thing I gotta like air some a grievance. So I was supposed to get my Killian sample set, and these jackheads says fucking UPS. I don't think they're gonna, they haven't yet managed to deliver it. It says they tried several times but couldn't do it. Like, what the fuck? How do you mean you tried? I'm not on some other dimension. Like, I don't live in some hidden street. You know my address, assholes. And so I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna king murder those idiots, man. It says maybe they will send it back, and then the France is so difficult because so many perfumes are there, like the warehouses. Like when I ordered the Electum sample set, it came really fast, and both bottles also. No problem, 4 or 5 days here. But because it's in England, but in France, so fucking difficult. I mean, I don't know why. Their customs, they're so crazy. Yeah, so yeah, it sucks. I don't know if I will get that fucking sample set. It's a pity because it's Killian. I was really you know looking forward to checking them out. Even though it didn't have all the best, I mean, all the most famous of their fragrances, but still, yeah, yeah. I mean, they are owned by Estee Lauder, so I got first an email from them about this. I mean, that I will be getting it. So, if I don't get it, that's not gonna look good for them, really, man. You bet your sweet ass. 4 people here. Please like the stream if you haven't already. There aren't many people here yet. I wonder why. Could it be that so many streams today, right now, either stink or they don't exist anymore? Yeah, there are quite many people that used to stream but don't really. Maybe in the watch community they do. We wanna watch the watch community. I just can't resist but taking a shot at them. I find it so ridiculous that there can be such a thing as a watch community. I mean, people who are so crazy about watches that they can talk about them on a stream. Man, yeah, I really can't understand that. That's true yuppiesm, I believe, I think. But anyway, whatever, to each his own. What's this? Nobody chatting. Oh man. I'm gonna stick around a little longer, and if nobody writes anything in, well, let's say 10, 11 minutes, then it's gonna be 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna turn it off. Fuck it. I mean, if there isn't more action in the chat than this. Yes, so yeah, I mean, this whole fucking Dubai, this mafia, fragrance mafia, I really hate it. So, it's so fake, man. It's so fake. Their videos are really fake. It's just that when it comes to fragrances, it's a very superficial thing, I mean, everything that has something to do with something that is luxurious and fancy, and it really attracts some people that are pretty shitty, pretty vain, and yeah, shallow, and yeah, you cannot really get along with unless you are like them anyway. Ha, Miro, pozdrav, Jesse Plan. All right, this is. Dobro sam, ošišao se danas, a vidiš. Yeah, dobra, nije važno to. I stopped caring about subs really because I realize like the more you have, like you become more like obsessed with getting even more. That's the problem. So you are never really, you know, hey, hvala, you know, you're never really free. I'm free models of peer reviewers. I have a problem. Yeah, that's the thing. They hide it. They will say, "Oh no, I'm not paid by anybody. This is mine. I bought this." like hell. Yeah, right. Really? Hmm. Or well, I guess so. They can get in trouble. I mean, I remember that asshole Jeremy. I was once in one of his videos. I did insinuate that was like 2020, 21 maybe when I first started in this thing. It's true. I could see that he was getting paid. He was definitely. You can see it. I mean, if you are not stupid, and but because he was always pushing the same five fragrances, like mostly, and then I guess he must have seen it, and then in the next video he was like, "Oh no, I'm not getting paid," like putting on really sour face. I'm like, "Fuck you, asshole, fucking liar." He's just a terrible person, really. I mean, I don't, and what I can't stand, this is what Dan did also. When people praise him, like he's some really good, noble person, just because he found God. Give me a break. Really, I don't think he has. The way he lives, the way he acts. Does that look like a man who found God or Jesus? Come on. Oh, man, this is so good. So I'll pause and let you all comment on this now. I don't want to go too fast. So, yeah. So he's a hypocrite, of course. And so are all of those people that get the free stuff and don't say it, don't admit it. They are not only, hypocrites. I mean, they are not only doing something really immoral, but they are also being hypocrites for not admitting it and trying to present themselves as better and more with more integrity and stuff like that. Hello, Musmas. Dior Elixir. Sorry, I haven't tried that one. But this one is kind of, sweet and kind of strong, as I said. But it's not strong, like super strong or anything. It just really sticks on you, like it's kind of mild at the same time. Yeah, he's the man. Kudos to him. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe you mean Sauvage Elixir. I have tried that one. So this is nothing like it's got no leather at all. So if you mean that one, otherwise I don't know. All right, yeah. It's not really like that. No, it's got no leather at all. It's more maybe wood. I don't know, woody nose probably. Yeah. Well, I can Google it. Let's see what's in Boz elixir. Let's see. Let's go to Fragrantica. So, sorry, I'm going to share. Shall I share the screen so you can see also? So, yeah, there you go. It's got frankincense, cardamom, patchouli, vetiver, labdanum, and cedar. Yeah, there you go. Cedar. Some tree notes there. Oh, hello, Kay. All right, I can stop sharing. uh, yeah. How are you, Kay? How are UK? Sounds like UK, the country. Yeah, I don't work out now anymore, and it's good. I feel I have actually more energy to do things at home. Like this. When I was working out, I was being so tired I couldn't sit more than 1 hour tops. So yeah, let's go. That's nice. What kind? It's not a secret. Yeah, I was never really that crazy about cars, but I like driving. I'd rather drive in a car than in a bus, anyway. That's for sure. Ford Escape. Great. Just gonna Google it to see what it looks like. It looks really good. Wow. Kind of luxurious, really. Hmm. Interesting. 9 people are here. All right, like the stream, please. Great to see Mas here. I know you were on different channels, on Cuddle's channel, right? Is Cuddle streaming still? I'm not following him anymore. But yeah, I don't wish him any ill, of course. I just feel that I'm not really interested so much in his stuff that he talks about. He often talks about politics and I know this thing, women versus men, and yeah. Maybe I should change my background, spruce it up a little. This kind of looks weird, right? Maybe with this look, maybe it's better with bricks in a wet shave. Really, there's a wet shave community. Are you jerking me or hope not? I mean, that would be fun. Yeah, this is kind of more suitable for this look of mine. Wow, wet shave. Yeah, it's really weird. Right. Yeah, sometimes stumble upon some community where people, just, you know, accept you and you feel at home. But you don't really. That's what happened really with me. I mean, even though when I joined Smelly Streams, I was kind of already into perfumes and all that, but I wasn't into vintage. I didn't know anything about vintage, really, you might say, or all that stuff. So I was like, what's this really? Is this really for me? But then I really, got along so well with everybody, especially in the chat. So I just stayed. Yeah, everything like community for baked beans or electric can opener, baked beans community. I mean, I can understand, at least I can understand that there's a whiskey community because, at least you can talk about all the different kinds of whiskey, and stuff like that. Which one gets you more drunk easier or stuff like. But with watches, it's like it's a fucking watch. Yeah, it looks nice and it's on time, and that's all. Like, who has a Rolex and who has Seiko? Who cares? Really? Uh, yeah, that would be fun. I know Kate should know this. I think there must be a doll community. I mean, there are many that collect different kinds of dolls. Now, it's a really weird, weird time. All these now, first it was, cosplays, comic cons, and all that. The big wave, like the big, how you call it, thing. And now it's lots of different, really weird shit. Unusual. That's in fashion now. Let's see. I'm tired of this background. Yeah, I look better like this. Hey, Mr. Pats. Salute to you, Zdravo. Oh, yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, especially the second one. Yeah, I heard something about Shakur, but I didn't know he was injured. I read something. But yeah, I can't wait to see AJ versus Dubois because that one is going to be in UK, so I can watch it without having to stay up all night. Yeah, I don't think Berlanga can do much against Canelo, but we'll see anyway. I think he'll probably get, outclassed and destroyed. Now we know, he doesn't really do anything to be so much bigger or anything than Canelo. You saw what happened to Callum Smith. Oh no, another one. Well, maybe that has some sense because in the first fight I felt that it took Chris too long to figure out Billy Joe, but then once he did, he started really dominating the fight, but it was a little too late to win. So it was like I remember like 7 rounds to 5 for Saunders, as far as I remember. I think Saunders won the first seven, then Eubank the the next five. Yeah, yeah. Eubank was too young. He was very cocky. He just thought he would steamroll over Saunders. So he really got a lesson there. But these, I can't even say the word. But these fighters like Saunders and Fury, I can't stand them because their egos are through the roof. Like they beat one really good fighter, they are the best in ever. Like suddenly, and as I said yesterday, I was in this chat, boxing chat. Like I don't think there's ever been more overhyped fighter than Fury, Tyson Fury. I mean, especially in UK, like he beat Vladimir Klitschko, who was old, and Wilder. That's all he did really. And they all, oh, he's the greatest, of so many years. Hey, Skywalker, hey, my brother. Nothing much. I got a new haircut today. Yeah, that's my new usual look. Now I've been getting cut like this for a year. Yeah, thanks, fresh. How are you? Have you had a I don't know what time is it there, but maybe you are still at work or yeah. Thank you. Exactly. And even when he fought Otto Wallin, who was like just a decent fighter, really nothing special. We saw that against Joshua, right? I mean, he had to struggle really, like fight for his life to win there. I mean, he got beat up and bloodied and everything. Yeah, AJ's got a much better resume, definitely. Been busy with work and I'm going, oh yeah, Mugia is fighting. Refresh my memory. Who is he fighting again? I know it's a good fighter also. It's a good fight. Yeah, yeah. Just a minute. I already did a video. I mentioned it in my last video. No, I can't remember who it was. Yeah, Pacheco was very impressive, really. Oh, Bazinian. Yeah, he's very good. He's a very solid guy from Canada, right? Like Armenian, Canadian. That's going to be really great, I believe. Great fight. War. So, yeah, we've gone over to boxing. Well, why not? This is not just a stream about fragrances, for sure. Because I read that the plan they have for Inola, according to Nova, Sam Goodman. Really? Why? Who the fuck is Sam? I mean, I've heard of him, but he's not really a big name. But yeah, that would be epic. I hope that happens. Nakatani is really, fire right now at his best. He's at his peak, smashing people. So, what's your predictions for Canelo and Berlanga? I bet everybody. I also think Canelo will win for sure. Yeah, Persoles is really tan, but he's partly from Middle East. So anyway, thank you, Dahlia, and nice to see you here again. Canelo in 7. Maybe. I mean, I think maybe it will go a little longer, but it can happen, of course, in 7. I think 9 or 10 or something, probably. Ahmad Aliyev or Sam Goodman. Yeah, Murodjon, Ahmad Ali is very good. Mid rounds. Okay. You know why I'm looking 10 or more 10 than usual. I mean, that's because we had, you know, like earlier this week, that we had some really uh, 3 or 4 days with really, heavy sun, like heat, like it was hot. Well, it was actually last weekend, not this week, but at the end of last week, yeah, and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, yeah, and actually Thursday too, yeah. So I got a little more, yeah, sun on me, tan. I mean, definitely. I also got before that in Boston. The only tan I got before that I got in Boston because down there it's really blazing hot, man. Still, I think even now, very sunny here today, but it was raining. Yeah, here also it was raining like crazy. There were some floods north from here. Lucky we didn't get any, but we're really getting really bad weather here again in February. Yeah, the summer here was really bad, disappointing. Just it'll get like nice and sunny and hot for 5 days, and that was it. Then you got 10, 15 days of terrible rain and weather. And then you even forgot that it was still summer. That's the worst part about it. But that's now always, now since 2019, it has been like that for the last 5 years here. The last really good summer was in 2018, so 6 years. No, unfortunately, I didn't get any chance because we weren't traveling down that road over Travnik, but there's a new highway now that doesn't go, through Travnik. But yeah, I will have to do that sometime next time I'm there. So yeah, but I was in Sarajevo, Bashcharshia, and I had burek there. Very good. Yeah, Travnik is definitely. Oh, hello, Steve. How are you? Travnik is definitely the home of the best jalapeno. I mean, some people like in Sarajevo also or Zenica, but I think most people say that Travnik is the best, has the best jalapeno. Yeah, but I will never go there. I mean, I said it before, but now I mean it. Next summer, I will not go anywhere south. For sure. It's crazy hot, man. Really, where are you? If I may know. Here it's kind of it's not very cold, but it was windy today, but very sunny. I don't remember, man. Yeah, probably something like that. Not much, maybe a little more, 25, 30. I don't know. Definitely less than it would cost here for such a good meal. Yeah, it would be like at least 60, 70, 80. I don't know. 60, I think, probably twice as much as down there. Well, this turned out to be a pretty alright stream after all. It didn't look so good for a while there. There were only a couple of people chatting and not chatting too much. Lucky we got Mr. Pads and Tim, my brother, Skywalker, and now Steve. Great to have you all here, people, gentlemen. As I said, I only stream now maybe once a week or a little less when I feel like it and when I feel also bored and don't have much better to do. I must admit something. I've been kind of watching certain one reality TV show from Serbia now. Maybe you know what it is, Pats. Maybe. Mostly because, now there are some of the worst people that have been there last time are not there anymore. They are gone, luckily. But you get sometimes you just can't help the drama sucks you in you. It's the same like with TV soaps, sometimes you just find yourself watching because it's just kind of makes you kind of interested to see what's happening and what's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, but in general, I really hate reality TV. I mean, any kind, anywhere, doesn't matter which country. And I hate that it's really taken over so much. Like here in Norway, you cannot see it. Like during the day, you get only reality, like bullshit. And then some old sitcoms like Friends and Big Bang Theory and Two and a Half Men. That's all. What do I think about trolls? Nothing good, of course, but I don't know which, if you mean any specific kind of trolls. Trolls are always, they are, you just have to accept it. If you want to be online, yeah, very few. I see you've gotten to know the guy. That's good. Gotten acquainted with the number one heavyweight. Yeah. I mean, if you want to be online, if you want to stream and have a channel or whatever, you have to accept there will always be some trolls anyway. So, I learned to deal with them. Of course, it can be annoying when they are really rude and, hey, Mike, hey, so great to see you, my friend. What's up? Hope you are doing well. Yeah, well, you know what? Canelo has, like all great fighters and sportsmen, a big ego, definitely. And there was a time when I couldn't stand him, but now it's all right. I'm like, no longer not. I'm sorry. I'm no longer that infuriated. Let's say, or he's not that annoying to me anymore because I think now he's already at the last leg of his career and he's become a father and a mature man. And but yeah, like earlier he could be very annoying because of the ego. But yeah, hey Mike, maybe if anybody would like to come on, I'm sure we can arrange something. It's just that I cannot drop the link in the chat, but I can send it to you on your Instagram maybe. Yeah, he now just learned to speak English, and he still cannot really understand when they ask him something more complicated, but he answers in English anyway. He's a fucking, when he called Oscar, he's a fucking bastard. He doesn't care about the fighters, and yeah, he's an asshole. Yeah, man. I was kind of disappointed. I thought Mungia would beat him, but yeah, he didn't. Of course, that was a he just failed. Yeah, man. He's a very seasoned fighter and has learned, his tricks. If I had a mount for my car, telephone. So right, I can send you the link on Instagram, right? Okay, because I cannot send it here. I dare not because that fucking pervert might be joining us again. Let's see, where are you? Let's see. Sorry. All right, here you are. I'm just gonna send it to you. To you. Mhm. There it is. On a car mount. Just so you know, I haven't really. Uh, I don't intend to be on for very long, much longer, but maybe 20 minutes or something. So just so you are aware, this cannot be a very long conversation with you because I'm a little tired and hungry already. Well, I'm not so hungry. I'm more like getting tired now. Yeah, we're waiting for Kate to join. It's been a yeah. Anyway, we were talking about robes earlier, just to sum up, and his appearance. I mean, his crusade against the Shills. I really hope he succeeds. I mean, in his noble quest. Yeah. Everything all right, Kay? I hope you found the link. Yeah, from now on, I'm not gonna be dropping it in the chat because some pervert might be watching, might click on it. That's what happened already, of course, a few times. I don't know really why, but some sickos out there. Everybody liked the stream. Once again, I gotta say. Okay, here is Kay now. Ta-da! Hello. Wow, you look really nice, Kay. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, I'm good. I mean, yeah, kind of. It's bored, but bored. But yeah, it's good. Can't
That's
complain.
good.
Mm, yeah. So, what do you want to talk about?
Any new drama?
New drama? I gotta think about. Not really. I mean, I haven't heard of. I mean, except for this with Robes. He was on Ramsey's stream last night and talking about some of these big influencers, the Shields, and that's why I call this in Robes we trust. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you think of it? I mean, if you were sent a free bottle, I don't know if you ever have, but of course, would you agree to like talk better about it than you normally would? Like, what would you do?
Talk about who?
Like perfume, if somebody sent you some free bottles of
Oh, yeah.
perfume,
It would influence a person to be like, oh, it was free, so I better be nice, so they'll give me more.
yeah, that's what most people would do, really. So we cannot kid
Ooh,
ourselves. Yeah, there are very few that have so much integrity that I would, be
did
very honest.
Canelo did Canelo versus Berlanga already happen?
No, no, that's on Saturday. Saturday.
Who are you rooting for?
Well, I don't know. I'm not rooting for anybody, but I think Canelo will win. Berlanga hasn't fought anybody yet. I mean, he didn't
Yeah,
look good always against some of his opponents. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, first he had like 16 knockouts in the first round, and everybody was like, "Yeah, this is the new, great fighter." And then he had to go distance 5 times in a row, and he couldn't knock out anybody. So that was kind of wow. UFC is gonna be at the Sphere this weekend. I don't know. I don't really follow UFC. I mean, I have seen a few fights. I know now that guy is what, what's his name? Him Shimaev. I don't know how you call it. Really, he's one of the big ones in UFC. The guy from Chechnya. He's got his own perfumes. That Budapest company. They have the Kamzat the Wolf. That one. That's like made for him. Yeah. Hey, whiskey. I've never said anything about the name. Are you joking? I hope you are, because if somebody has been messaging you in my name, that's a problem. The
uh,
name. I got nothing against the name. I mean, he's doing what he's got to do to succeed. Yeah, it's not easy. The name. He's a nice guy, really. Zaharo. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Now, so much hype around that company. Like they have issued Seraphim Blue and now it's Seraphim Red. Now the new one. Yeah.
you hate TZ, don't you?
Who?
Do you like him or hate him or love him or
George. Oh, George. Oh, hello, Mel. I don't hate him. I just feel that many of these people who are around him, let's say on these streams, they are just always, oh yeah, this is so great. He's the best. There's never any kind of middle where people say, all right, he's had a few great fragrances, but I don't like these. He's made a couple that I don't really like so much. So that's how it should be. But they are just, oh no, everything he puts out is so great.
But you're
It's
not a shield or whatever you
of
call it.
course not. I mean, who would want to send me anything? I don't have a big channel. I don't have, like 50,000 whatever subs. Really, you wear it at the gym. Thought you told me that you didn't really. Well, maybe it has grown on you. I don't know. I mean, I thought you told me it kind of smelled a little sour to you or something. Yeah, well, I mean, that perfumer is very good, Claude. Claude dear. But the thing is that rosé, the signature rosé, I blind bought it. I shouldn't have because I really liked the Pouron. Yeah, Zahar and Tabak. And then I thought, yeah, rosé must be as great. But then I expected it to smell like rose, but it didn't smell like roses at all. I was like, what the hell is this?
It's supposed to smell like champagne, I think.
Yeah, it's like because they put so much incense, I think that's why. And, it smells smoky and
Oh,
yeah,
never mind. I don't know.
Seraphim blue is really good for casual wear scenarios, right? I'm wearing this one now, Boss Bottled Elixir, of course. It's good for the fall.
Well, my limit.
What's
Hi,
that?
Dior Addict.
Mm, Dior. I don't really have much by Dior except which one do I? I have don't really. I don't really like many of their male fragrances.
Oh wait, hi Mel. I didn't see Mel.
Yeah, Mel is here. What's your scent of the day, Mel? Yeah, smells. I mean, Black Rose is better to me, definitely, because it's got this strength, and it's kind of, just good. I feel better than
I don't wear
Rose.
rose fragrances
Yeah,
very much. I'm not a rose forward type of girl.
right. Yeah, Rose can be challenging, sometimes too sweet. I know. Yeah, I mean, like Gucci Guilty, parfum that I got, it's just too sweet. That Rose I don't like. And I also blind bought it actually because it was on sale, a discount. Shoot me the link. All right, great, Mike. I'm gonna send it to you in your Instagram. Where is Mike? And I gotta find him. Sorry, just a second.
So I quit drinking so much.
That's great. Really happy
Yeah,
to hear that.
I drank only like once or twice this whole month. And usually it was every day I was drinking and I was drinking a lot. And I'll be honest, it all started when I became friends with Margie.
Oh, I'm
That's when I
sorry.
started drinking. It
Yeah,
was like being on the smelly streams made me start drinking. And then, like, I drank for a whole year and gained 20 pounds. So now I'm losing weight. I've lost like 10 pounds already. So
yeah, I
I'm
can see.
trying.
I was gonna say you do look slimmer now. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Yeah, it was also the alcohol in my face. It was bad. Like alcohol's not
Yeah,
for me. I don't know. I just
it's
abuse
not.
it, I guess.
No, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's not good for anybody, especially not. I think women, like they cannot take it so well as men generally. But even men, I like. My dad, he couldn't handle alcohol very well. He would just throw up each time he got drunk. And yeah, he never, that's why he really seldom drank. And that was a good thing anyway. Watching Smelly.
I used to go on
and
streams all the time, and it was like every night I'd want to go on there because it was like you were with a bunch of people that were your friends and stuff. And so I'd sit there and I'd drink and drink and drink. And I'd buy like the little shots, and it was just bad.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I can tell you, like, when my dad died, and then also my brother, not so long after that. Like, my mother, she had a phase where she would drink, like a lot, quite often, and it was just embarrassing. Sometimes people would come by, the where we live, and she would be like, looking kind of, not, not good. But now, of course, she's quit a few years ago. She really doesn't really drink. I mean, just occasionally a little bit. So that's, and I never been a drinker, of course. I mean, I just never felt the need to drink alcohol that really. So I like drinking
I
like
remember
ginger ale.
I seen you drunk once on stream, just once. I think it was
Who,
your
me?
birthday one year. It was like your birthday or something.
Oh, I must have looked drunk. I wasn't really. Hey, Mike, I hope that link still works that I sent you. He's probably getting ready his camera and everything. No, I've never really been drunk. I just wonder how it would feel, but of course, it feels good while you are drunk, but the next day you feel like shit, right? For sure. Throwing up and your head hurts, and yeah.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Mike to join us, people. Maybe that link, I don't know. It should work. It's the same one that I sent you.
Bye, Reaper. He said he's signing out.
Yeah, bye, Reaper. Thanks for joining us briefly. Yeah.
He streams every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like to watch his streams. He has really nice people in his chat that are
Mm,
really welcoming. I like his chat. Nobody bullies over there.
yeah. Well, that's good. I hope he has a few. I mean, I hope he has enough viewers. I'm not sure how it is. I
Oh,
mean,
he's
I know.
making good money doing his streams. He gets like $100 super chats and stuff. He's doing a
Wow.
really good job. Like people might
Yeah.
talk shit about him in the fragrance community, but in reality, he's out there fucking winning. Like his streams are doing great.
Right. Yeah. I don't really go much on streams now. I mean, other streams I've, well, where I have been. Well, sometimes I like to watch RXL because he's so amusing, and he likes
I need
to
to
take,
subscribe to him. I don't even think I'm subscribed.
he likes to take down people like Erica, those shills, those fake.
Yeah. And he's nice to me. RXL's always stood up for me and been like since like we fought each other and then we got over it and we're good. Well, like we're friends now. Like whenever I have tea on something or on somebody, I send it to RXL. So like he knows everything behind the scenes.
That's good, yeah. I mean, when I first heard about it, I mean, people were talking bad things about him, but then I went to one of his live streams and I was like, yeah, but this guy isn't so bad, really. He's just speaking, his opinions. He's speaking the truth, really. So that's why I guess many people don't like him. Yeah, we did talk about him, Mel. Yeah, he's a very honest guy. Yeah, he's a great addition to the community, I feel. I mean, I heard about him like a few months back, but I didn't really know what he was about. Okay, he's the head of RXL's Goon Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I give him all the tea. Like I have because I mean I just have back behind the scenes tea and I just give it to RXL.
Mm. But it's really good to see you. I mean, in better shape, and yeah, you look like you feel you are in much happier place now. Yeah, like in this spring, you were not simple as that.
Yeah, I was in a really bad place, but like now I've come to realize it's not Joey's fault, but the like the mafia, like watching it now but not being on it, the panel or anything, I watch how they bully each other. Not Joey. Joey doesn't do anything bad. But like some of the, like it's like a little boys club and they're like being mean to each
Hmm,
other all the time. I see
yeah,
why you don't feel as comfortable going over there.
no, it's
It's
not.
not.
It's not for me. Just yeah, simply I don't get
I
down
like
to
it
that.
when Joey goes live with Zaharov, like he did on Sunday, and it was just them talking about fragrance.
Really.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like a.
that's
And then, I mean, they spill tea on like different perfumers and people in the community, but it's more like organized and no bullying, I guess.
yeah. I
They're not
mean,
being.
Joey, he's a really good host. I mean, because he's a
Yeah, he's doing
fun.
an excellent job. It's just some of the people that he allows on um,
Yeah,
sometimes don't take into account that it's not their stream. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah,
Joey, it's not yours, so don't try to take it over.
yeah. Mr. Paz asked, "Is Fracon kind of dying out?" Well, yeah, I would say so. Definitely, it's not
I've
what it
moved
used.
on.
Yeah, it all. I feel like it all started to go downhill last year. That's how I feel. But
Yeah,
this year, just totally like it's a bad year, definitely for Fracon. Oh, really? He's been around. Yeah, he definitely doesn't look like some young upstart to me. Rose is probably around my age or something. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Mike. He's missing in action. I hope he's gotten my link. That it works. Oh yeah. So yeah, as I said, like I wish Joy would have more people. That are really good guests for his streams. But yeah, unfortunately, you get people who just like to talk shit and
well, I went on there the other night and I saw a bunch of people were being mean to Silver for no reason. Like they were talking like some of the, I guess they bust balls, but I'm like it's so mean. But they were like calling Silver ugly and calling him not a black guy, and then like saying he had an annoying voice. But I
yeah,
guess
because
it
he's
is the internet.
like the nice guy always gets it. I know how it is. They break each other's balls most of the time. They're not necessarily bullying, but
And they
that's what
run
they
off
do.
women. They run off women from that channel. I noticed a lot of the women are gone now.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
don't.
I've
It's
seen you.
not a comfortable environment sometimes.
Yeah,
Just
I've
some
seen
days
one.
it's not as comfortable. Other days it's less people, and then it's more like comfortable environment.
Yeah, it's not really good. I mean, not many women would want to be there when they talk about these really kind of sexual stuff, and yeah, I mean,
I don't mind the sexual stuff. I think that part's fun.
yeah, but like some women don't feel like going on a stream and talking about it. They will maybe chat about it. That's all right, but yeah, some feel it's kind of embarrassing. Maybe I don't know. 22,
Well,
yeah, that's
now
just
I stream in like 4 different places now, not just YouTube. So I get a lot of viewers on different stuff.
right. I mean, 22 was when I joined. That was in June when I joined 22. Yeah, definitely was a different kind of vibe. And Dan stream, especially, what a huge difference then. I mean, he had so many people on that are now all gone. It's really sad. But it's all his, I think it's his fault, really, more than theirs, their own, because he doesn't know how to, keep people, happy or engaged. I don't think he
2022 is the year I showed up in in the live stream world.
Yeah, yeah, I remember it very well. I mean, yeah, very like when I first saw you there, I was like, who is this? I just didn't understand like all the yeah, but then I kind of warmed. I mean, we all warmed to you
People
definitely.
still hate me, but I know deep down inside that they care because on Joey's stream there was this guy that none of them knew that came and like infiltrated them, and they fucking stood up for me even though they're mad at me. Like every one of them stood up for me and told that guy to fuck off, which was cool. It was a bit with Silver. I can. Oh, okay. It was a bit. Okay, good. Because I was like feeling kind of sorry, and I popped off. I was like, I don't want to watch tonight. That was on
Yeah,
Tuesday.
just I don't know. I feel when somebody streams like almost every day, like every night, eventually there will always be some kind of beefs and like somebody not being happy. Maybe somebody thinks they are not being given enough time or space to talk, on the stream, and then they get jealous at somebody else who is like a bigger deal and stuff. And so yeah, there always is like that. And when it's a bigger channel, of course, with a few thousand subscribers at least. Am I skinny yet? I don't know. You salad. Women and their salads.
Yeah.
Mike doesn't seem to be showing up. Well, we'll wait a little more. Yeah, few more minutes.
You know who I noticed has been going live a lot? Miami Cuddles.
Oh, really? I don't follow him now anymore,
I
so I
don't
don't
either, but he pops up in my recommended because I've watched
really.
him before. Yeah.
Yeah, same with me and Ramsey's channel. For some reason, he keeps popping up. You know, I mean, oh, all right. Well, don't worry about it, buddy. If you can't log on, it's all right. That's a pity, but maybe let me try and send you a link again. Sometimes the link can expire and stuff. That's what happens. I mean, sometimes I liked listening to Carlos because he has this really kind of calm voice, kind of
He's a
sometimes.
charmer. That's how he charms his way out of things. He has a
Yeah,
very
like speaks really slow. I mean,
charming.
yeah,
He's got a personality, like a very charming personality, and
yeah.
so I think that's what attracts his audience.
He's kind of intelligent, definitely. And he's like 59, so he's seen a lot, already in life. So he's got a lot to share, definitely. Yeah. Shaving, yeah. That's why I heard that he joined the wet shaving community. What the heck? Cuddles. That's what AM said earlier. Voldemort. Who is that? Right, I sent you the link again, Mike. Hopefully that will help. Sometimes the link expires. I don't know why, but it's weird. 10 people, now it's 9. I don't really give a shit if it's 9 or 20 or. Hey, Nightmare or Colin, sorry. Hey, what's
Um,
the. And then he's been again streaming with his girlfriend. And now they are doing like videos where she rates some fragrances and he likes, I guess. I don't know.
I
So
hate him for how he like treated me that day. That was fucked up.
yeah, it
I
was.
was just like, hey, I'm gonna come on and say hi to your beautiful girlfriend, and it's cool to see that you have a woman and congratulate you. But he's
Yeah,
like, you are classless. I'm not letting you on.
yeah, but what he does, he always shoves it back at you like you are the one that has done something wrong, not him. I know that. He's just, Oh man, I don't
Yeah,
even know how it
I had a
works. It's
whole
like,
character when I was on his streams. I played like a little classy lady on there.
right, that's of course. I mean, it's just, I mean, he's a, I think, kind of hypocrite. I don't even,
Want to talk about class, Sir Beer Mug Lord? Lord of the Beer Mugs?
who is that? Or you
Uh,
mean then?
Smelly is Lord of the Beer Mugs.
Yeah. I mean, I just love how Chad Stinkwell took him down. That was so perfect. I was laughing like crazy. Like when he says, you know, he said the fragrance note of Mr. Smelly a stink of desperation with super chats and then in the bottom the aroma of Urquell Pilsner, the beer, the
Cannoli
cheap.
streams were my favorite place to stream, I have to say, in Fraycom, just because he made it fun and it wasn't all about fragrance.
Yeah, that's true. He's like, oh, you've been on a cannoli stream, really? Oh,
Just don't date people in the stream world. I accidentally did that, and then the guy banned me from the streams. He paid $500. Look, this bitch right here is worth $500 to fucking ban. Some guy paid $500 to get me to shut the fuck up.
hmm. You know, last time I was on Joey's stream, that was because I was so pissed off at Dan because he was doing this gaming stream. Oh, here's Mike. Hey, hello, buddy. How
How
are
you doing, bro?
you?
Can you hear me?
Pretty good, thanks.
Man, bro, hold on. I'm gonna get rid of my camera to see if it just because man, I had hell. Hold on. Okay, yeah,
Right.
it pops up with my logo. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, right on, Steve. That's exactly you
And
nailed
he
it on the head.
talks shit about everyone. You know, when you go backstage to Dan's live streams, he would like he
Yeah,
he was not nice.
Are we
I
having
mean,
a Dan bashing session?
yeah.
Yeah, you want to join?
By the way, I really like your shirt. Great color.
Thanks, man. I like your face.
Thanks. Well, yeah, I mean, what was I going to say about Dan? He acts like a villain and a victim. I mean, the thing he did, you know, on Reddit, I mean, on all the jerks, when he pretended to be someone else, then he talked shit about Fragrance Apprentice. I mean, how low can you sink? You know, that's really, fucked up.
Dan used to love me. He don't love me no more.
He used to love me too.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know about me, but
I'm not
maybe.
I'm not losing no sleep over it, man. I've been so out of touch with everything that's going on in the fragrance community. This is like the first live stream or I've been on or even
Yeah,
like actually been on in months, man. Like months.
I've noticed. Yeah, you've been going really. I mean,
Yeah, I've been working. You want to see something kind of cool?
sure.
I got a new car. It still has
Oh, come on, me too. Let me see your new car.
the temps on it.
Mazda. Wow,
Red. You got a
that
lipstick car.
looks kind of expensive. Yeah, really expensive.
Shiny.
Yeah, the Japanese. Yeah, I like Japanese cars.
Wait
And
inside.
Kay also. Kay got a new car too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got a new
congrats.
car 2 days ago.
Hmm. Things are moving up, looking up. I mean, that's good. Yeah.
It's pretty nice, man. I like it.
There's
Great.
nothing like the feeling of a new car on the inside.
Yeah.
And the smell is so nice.
Yeah, I like it. And then my wife got a new car too. So we both
Oh, yeah.
upgraded like in a matter of a week. Hers is
No, yeah, I mean, I can tell you they were definitely backstage. I was on several, and there were some
You
saucy
were on
details.
me, and like we would just sit there and he'd talk shit about people, like the fragrance
Yeah.
apprentice and stuff.
And sometimes Margie would lay there sprawling on the bed and then would just guzzle a beer and just look at her like.
Oh yeah, she
sipping.
would be ranting, and it was usually about Joey.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he told us that he was dating this woman back. That was last year, and then he got
Oh, the
angry
teacher
because
lady? Yeah.
had an Instagram live, and I happened to say that like some mention about
So
because
that's officially his girlfriend.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
Okay.
like almost a year now.
I won't talk shit then.
yeah, she is. I mean, I don't have any problem with her, but it's just I thought at first time she made her appearance was kind of
She was
kind
whack.
I don't even.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think she knew what was going on.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've been there. I've been on so many streams super drunk.
Hey, babe, I'm gonna be heading to the doctor. So. Okay.
all right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Seraphim Blue. Look at the dent I've knocked into it. So it's wearable, man. I wear it.
That's
So
Yeah,
that says
man,
that says a
usually-
lot.
I mean, Zahara fragrances are usually good. I mean,
Reaper's been wearing it that much too. So
Yeah.
it's probably good.
I hear what Mel's saying. She said you got to give it to Dan. I was his first guest, but I'll even
Me
flip
too.
that. He was I was his first guest in terms of
Really?
his first guest ever. So yeah, I hopped on that early when he first went live stream, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna hop on real quick. So yeah, I mean, it was
Yeah.
fun. It was fun while it lasted, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun for me too. I mean, at first,
Fine, but the problem was we all cross dated each other and none of the relationships work.
yeah,
It
There's just
caused
There's just a lot of
Um,
tribalism. There's just a lot of tribalism in this
Yeah.
community. Yeah.
yeah, like if you go on this stream, you cannot go on the other one, or you get shit from the other.
Yeah. It's pretty
Stream.
stupid, to be honest.
Yeah,
It really
it
is. Yeah. There's a lot of things like when you take a step back from the community, you realize like that's so stupid. Like people care about in this space.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you want to say you are in like a beef with him. I'm not. So why do you want me to stay away from his stream? Like, can I not be neutral? So
Yeah.
silly.
I just thought, in terms of Dan, I just thought like I don't know. I didn't know he was so sensitive, but he's pretty sensitive. So
he really is.
that's all I'll say about that. You know what I mean? I thought every like it was kind of like everything was kind of like a show. Like you're like I'm myself, but there's people on the stream, so you're kind of like trying to be a little entertaining, doing things just yourself a little bit more exaggerated. And I thought that's what was going on with him and Joey, but that's not what it was. It was he got his feelings hurt.
I would just prefer. He's just never honest about. I mean, he never really told me when he was pissed at me. I wish he would have just told me, "Boss, I'm pissed at you. You shouldn't have said this or that." And then we could talk. But he is always when he has a stream and I'm there in the chat. He's always, "Oh, there's Boss. He's a great addition to this community," and always the same kind of fake politeness. Like,
but I don't know if it was fake, but it was like he had a hard time finding that balance because he liked the drama, but he felt like he had to risk avert to protect his brand, which is like the modern day I don't know, whatever you call it, gentleman or the suit and tie, you know what I mean? Everything's all like proper or whatever.
But in reality, he wears blue jeans under that suit.
you might say the modern dandy or posh, whatever, posh guy.
Yeah. But I mean, I watched him before I even, you know what I mean? Got deeper into the fragrance community before I started a channel. And, I, what's it called? I thought it was cool when he let me on his stream, which was fine. My only issue is we were supposed to, me and him were supposed to collaborate. And I have, text messages, all that stuff. And as soon as Oda Erica, so she talks about Jeremy Fragrance ghosting Oda Erica. Well, Dan ghosted me after he started chasing after Oda Erica. So
the same thing. He was supposed to collab with me too, and he never did.
That's the thing. Like oddly, that's the thing that drew me to his channel in the first place. I saw that that ad, let's whatever you call it, the headline about Erica on his stream, and I was like, and I knew, of course, who Jeremy was, and I'm like, why not watch this? Let's see what
Yeah.
happens. Like,
Yeah,
and
it was
then I
around
just stayed.
it was around that time I stopped getting responses back from him, and that was the part that kind of pissed me off because I'd already recorded my portion. I was waiting for his part, and then it just never came. And then the messages went on, like kind of got ghosted. But I mean, it is what it is. There's a million other people you can collaborate in this community with. So yeah.
I mean, he was generous about letting people on his stream. That's true, but he didn't always let you talk so much. That's a problem. So that's what that was my experience. And
sometimes it gets
Pats,
hard. Sometimes it gets hard to talk though when there's like a million different people in the panel.
That's the thing. Like, why have 6, 7 people on at the same time? What's the point? And Mr. Pads asked, boss, did that Jeremy Fragrance guy ever go to any of those Fracom lives, or did he always do his own? I don't know if he went. I didn't see him go to any of them, so I cannot tell you. So yeah, all right, go on. Yeah, he didn't really associate with the other Fracom people. Steve wants to know who cross dated. Can we tell him?
And Margie and Clean and me and someone else.
Yeah. So I hope that's enough for you.
Mel's right though. I watched Kevin Samuel's fragrance content before I watched any of his self-help. I bought Gucci Guilty or Gucci Intense Oud or whatever because of Kevin Samuel's.
No, it was romantic dating, Steve, for a while. Kevin Samuels, so right, yeah. I don't know him really. I don't think I've seen.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.
Oh right, so he's all right.
Yeah, he died. He was kind of doing the whole Andrew Tate in a way. I don't know about Andrew Tate, but he kind of felt like the alpha man, get the woman, you know what I mean, style and fashion. But I don't know. Maybe the Andrew Tate thing's a bad example. There's got to be someone else that was. I feel like that was doing it before him, though. Maybe
there was a black male perfume reviewer who also did the alpha male stuff.
That's what it was. Kevin Samuels. He would have women call. Women would call up, and then he would ask women what they thought they rated themselves out of 1 to 10. And all of his premise was like women. The reason they're single and old is because they overvalue themselves. And he would have them say, well, how tall are you? And how much, he would be like, how tall are you? And how much do you weigh? Like things like that. Yeah.
You'll see that short guy with the beard and
he's a black guy with glasses.
Oh, black guy. Sorry. Then I when you said alpha male, there's another guy that has a channel.
Alpha Marino. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
If I told him I was a 7, then he would ask me how much I weighed, and then he would bring me down to a 4.
Yeah, and he'd be like, take off. I'm not saying you, obviously, Kitschy. But he would tell women, when you wake up in the morning, when you don't have any makeup on, take off all your clothes and look at yourself in the mirror and then rate yourself.
All right.
That's what he would say.
Right.
Yeah.
That person I'd rate as a 2.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody looks good before they brush their hair.
Yeah. I don't. My hair looks crazy in the morning. My wife likes it, but I look pretty crazy.
I don't really, like those people who tell you that they know what's wrong with you and that you gotta change everything by yourself or almost everything.
High value male. Yeah. That's right. High value male. Yeah. That's what he would call him, like high value male. And he would say that that men don't cheat, they just explore their options. Every high value man is supposed to have options. That's another thing he would preach.
It's so very shallow.
I'm gonna have some options. I got losing area codes.
I mean, like today I got a haircut, so now I look better for many people. I mean, but it's not enough. Like, I'm not gonna get a better life just because now I look maybe more presentable. I don't know, maybe. But if I have some serious issues, like, I mean, when it comes to, for instance, dating life and stuff like that, it's not enough to just look
Oh,
good, of course.
Yeah, I mean, everybody feels better after a haircut. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, yeah. For me, it's almost like I'm born again in a way. Every time I get my hair cut,
I
and
look better after I dye my roots.
Then stream was best when you had Boz, Maji, Clean Voice Cake, Kellen. Oh, Kellen. Oh, thanks, Colin. Yes.
Scent of the day, by the way, y'all, is Cartier.
Fancy.
Damn, I had a brain fart. Cartier Roadster. It's
I like
this
the
is
pop.
this is like from 2009. It's like mint and patchouli mix, lavender.
Man,
Yeah, we're gonna do an
Yeah.
unboxing, Boz.
yay!
Great. An unboxing on my stream.
My premium content.
Content. Let me make sure I don't dox myself. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yourself. Trust me, I've been doxxed and they sent the cops to my house.
Have you ever done like a video with a giveaway? Tell me, Mike.
What's
Because
that?
many people do. Have you ever had like those videos where you had a giveaway,
I do a giveaway almost every video, Boz.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I do a 5 milliliter decant every single video. You know
Well,
who? You know what concept? Who I got that from?
no.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. He would do a decant giveaway in every single one of his videos.
That's another guy that's not alive anymore, right?
Rest in peace, man. I watched his channel more than any other reviewer in the entire community, probably put together before I had a channel.
All right.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Martial dance? I haven't seen him there for a long time. Yeah, Martial is a nice guy, definitely. He's very sweet.
It's sad when I went over to Miami Cuddles' stream, they were all talking about Marcial and like bullying him on there. Marcial doesn't go there. He hasn't been around for like a year. Why are you talking about him?
Yeah, me and Marcial got along. We never had any like falling out, but I think Marcial, he had reached out to me one time, I think about something I had said or the way I said it, which some of it is just meant to be like, you know what I mean, tongue in cheek. So I think he I don't know, he was giving me his advice. After that we didn't talk too much, but yeah.
Yeah, I like Martial. I mean, we both have something in common. That is that we both live with our mothers. So, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, you both live with your mothers?
Yeah, and I find it a nice thing, really. But many people are like, "Oh, he lives with his mother," like, so making fun of it. But I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Of course not.
Oh, here's how you see the comments. I'm not used to being on StreamYard with my phone. That the issue was, man, I haven't been on StreamYard in forever. My password wasn't taking. The link you sent me wasn't working. Yeah. It wasn't working straight from clicking on it. So I had to go to the StreamYard app for guests and then try to log in. So it wasn't for a lack of trying, but it just wasn't.
Yeah, it's more difficult when you are logging from your phone or iPad or whatever, from the computer. It's best because easiest, really.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. How many people are in here?
Like 8.
I can't see. There's always a a certain proportion of people that just lurk.
Yeah. Once again, I'm returning to Dan, but he could be kind of snide or Once he asked me, I told him, in the chat that I had a stream, and he was like, "How many people were there?" I'm like, 13, and he was like, "Oh, too bad," fuck you. Who cares? I'm like, I'm not like you. I think, I was thinking that it really.
But he
matters.
doesn't have. he doesn't have that many either. If you take into consideration the
No.
amount of subscribers he has to the amount of people that watch, that's a pretty low. That's a pretty low proportion as well. So it's not like, you know what I mean. You go to some, like if you go to these like scam baiter channels, other live streams that have tons and tons of subscribers. Man, that chat is just zooming. You can't even see what's going on.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
he could bring it down a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
wouldn't want to be what I said earlier when I started the stream. One of those guys with 200K subs, and you have a stream, and then maybe 50 or 100, or not even 100 people join. It's sad.
But he doesn't even live stream anymore, right? I mean, he does like once a blue moon.
He was just
Does he?
Yeah.
I'm so out of touch. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care either way what he has going on. I don't inherently have anything against him, but I don't have any thoughts towards him either way, really, at this point.
Yeah, I'm also like kind of, I don't really give much crap about what he does.
Could I go and troll Dan with this picture? Should I troll Dan with this picture?
Why is that? That's not him on that picture.
Do you know what those are, boss?
No, but
No.
I could edit it and make it into him.
Yeah, that would be fun.
You know what that is?
I gotta get going here in a second. I gotta go to the doctor.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Don't kick me out yet, bro. Jeez,
well, all right. Just gonna say it in case you gotta go like real quick.
Yeah.
It was great to see you
I
again,
am right
friend.
man.
What did you say?
Great seeing you. You brought the content with your unboxing.
Oh yeah. Just bringing some content for Boz's channel.
Yeah, thank
that
you.
That was just a workout supplement. That's not like it wasn't a big bottle of cologne or anything.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use some of that. Not for working out, because I always feel like I don't have enough energy nowadays. So,
yeah, no, this one was for after. It's a post workout. So I just drink coffee in the morning before my workout. No, I don't think he's live right now, Mel. But I mean, I'm probably the wrong person to ask that.
And it would be too early anyway. He just goes live like after midnight always and stuff. Well, it's midnight here. Over there where he is like 11 or 11:30.
My favorite live stream was the one where he got way too drunk and then he started tripping over stuff on camera. And there was like a ton of people watching. I don't remember who all was in it. I believe I was in it. I think Burner was in the chat.
On Daneem's channel, I heard.
Was it on Daneem's?
Yeah.
I don't remember whose it was on, bro, but it was the funniest shit, man. Like he was
he had a beef with Daneem. Daneem called him a loser, I believe. Stuff like
oh, Daneem.
Yeah. That was hilarious. And he went like, "Oh, I've done so much for Daneem," and he stabs me in the back, the drama.
Yeah. That's what I mean, man. He's hella sensitive.
Yeah.
Like he's really sensitive. But my wife, she was telling me, because I was like, she's my wife. I talked to her about some stuff, and she's like, listen, from an outside perspective, this is what I see. So it's not on you. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah. I was once a guest on Daneem's stream. Yeah.
Yes, Mel, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's like one of my favorite like highlights in the community. It was just like, yeah, he was like
how many fans he had.
people were like, yeah, man, you need to get off the stream. This is not looking good for you.
Yeah. I don't know. He probably still does stream. I mean, yeah, it was like from some old English comedy, Yeah.
Look at the Denton. Look at the dent in this one, though.
And oh wow,
that's
a dent. This is my favorite Zaharoff. Not to just be on George's nutsack, but yeah, this is my favorite Zaharoff right here.
Many people seem to really love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so. But I'm in Texas, so I like something that's light. You know what I mean? Something I can just wear to the gym, something I can wear out. It's not going to be overbearing. And then you were talking about this one. So like in comparison, like you see the dent on this one, right? It's like hardly anything. And I've had this one the longest. This was the first one I had versus, you know, a
That's
dent
the
like that.
rosé, right?
Yeah,
The
this is the
rosé.
one you were talking about. It's kind of
Yeah,
feminine. It's a little bit feminine, right?
yeah.
Yes.
My problem with it is that it doesn't smell like rosé. You know, it
This is
doesn't
what I
smell.
drink now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
It's
You know,
not alcohol.
Haram. Haram.
yeah. When I hear like rosé, I instantly think sweetness. I mean, there's gotta be some sweetness, but this one
Yeah.
has no sweetness.
I wear
at
this
all.
I wear this one on Christmas, rosé. Couple, just not too many sprays because you're right. It's a lot of sweetness, but it dries down. It's pretty musky, so I like wearing it on Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what was I gonna say? I really enjoy the signature Purom and Tabak also when it's the right weather, and
Do you
also
guys
Black
have triple?
Rose. What?
The one
Okay.
that smells like ball sack? Do you guys have
I
that
have
one?
I have Triple X, and Randy, the fragrance dude, he like outed me on Ross's stream. Like I was having a private conversation with him behind the scenes, and I was like, "Yeah, man, you know what I mean? I don't know, like." I don't know. I was just telling. I didn't really. That was the only George Zahara fragrance that I've smelt that I didn't like. I thought it's like, quite frankly, it stinks. You know what I mean? Like, but I guess that's the whole premise. You know, it's supposed to kind of smell stinky, but it
Yeah,
wasn't. It wasn't for me.
really, I don't understand it, but you know,
Just spray on
fair
people
enough.
you don't like.
I have a decan of it somewhere in here. I'm trying to look for it. Here's Second Soul. I ran through Second Soul, and then here is
You know what?
Evening. Here's Evening
I got.
Mystique.
Oh yeah, Second Soul. That's a good one, but that's from Justin, or that's Justin's. Yeah, phrase.
Yeah.
That's kind of really good for going out, like manly but
Man,
sophisticated.
I like Evening Mystique. I don't know, people hate on Ross, but I like Evening Mystique for sure. That's a good one
Yeah.
for the winter.
I don't know. I would like to try it again, but I didn't really enjoy it that much when I tried it. You know,
It's an acquired. It's an acquired because it's like very like incensey, like smoky and woods. You pick up a lot of it.
You know, I'm just gonna be very brutally honest on this. That Mel says that the Neem's live streams are shaving. It means doesn't have many views. He just doesn't have. I mean, he's a pleasant guy and all that.
He has the
doesn't
personality of a potato.
Yeah,
Oh
that's the
man,
thing.
are y'all trying to say Nima doesn't have any charisma? Damn.
I mean, he doesn't really have what a good live streamer should have. He's a little too timid, too
What's
too nice.
What's a good live streamer supposed to have? There, boss.
Like spirit. Like
let the people know.
Fun and spirited and kind of lively. Just sit there and talk quietly and. But it's all right. He has his own style. I respect that. But that's not what draws in. That's will never.
You got to be provocative, right? You got to be provocative.
Yeah.
You got to get the people going.
Yeah, I mean, you're never gonna draw in many people being like very nice, quiet. I mean, very soft and gentle. That's boring for many people now. I mean, definitely.
Nima's not the loudest in this community, but what I like about this community is everybody's got their own flavor and style, and I deal with people based on how they deal with me. And Nima's always been cool with me. He's always been friendly with me. You know what I mean? He's never left me on red. He did the collaboration with me. Yeah.
He's a good guy. I was just expressing my opinion. Like, I mean, sometimes you like somebody and then you are maybe a little too complimentary of them. So this is me being the opposite of that.
Am I being too complimentary, boss? Feel free to criticize me, brother. I'm not gonna get mad.
I don't think so. It's just that when somebody is sweet, as Mel said, and nice, you don't want to be very very critical of them. That's very natural, unless
Yeah.
you're some asshole. But
And if you and you know somebody that comes across as too nice, they kind of can come across as ungenuine. I was looking for a different one, but I can't find it. They can kind of come across as ingenuine, like they have something to hide or feel they need to be too perfect. So that's the impression I
yeah,
get with people that like, you know what I mean, come across as too perfect.
I
But
I feel
yeah,
like
really,
Mel's right. He's sweet. He's a sweet guy.
you have
yeah.
to have thick skin in this community, or you have to grow the thick skin.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
community is
I mean,
treacherous.
if you just want to play nice and all the time, you're never gonna attract a big crowd. That's what I'm saying, for sure. You're gonna have 12 people in the chat, maybe, I don't know. So,
Boz, why don't you ever hang out in the boxing community?
well, I do, but not on that in that stream where you
No, I
go.
have a different one that I hang out at all the time.
Right.
I'll
I
hang
just
out
feel it's
sometimes.
enough where that I, as much as I hang out already, I feel that's enough, because there can be some really mean people in that community as
Yeah,
well.
I get bullied there, but I try to ignore them because I have
Man,
to.
the MMA community is toxic as fuck, bro. I know that much. MMA community is just it's like 95% trolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so many trolls.
Yeah, boxing community is like 50%
Grandma.
trolls,
Like,
something
get-
like that.
Oh, look, it's Grandma King.
That's another thing about MMA that turns me off. It seems to be a lot of that audience. Fans are kind of those really, like toxic masculine people.
Just bleed. That's
Yeah,
what they call them. The just bleed.
shaven
They
head,
don't care. Yeah.
shaven head, tattoos all over. That's not my type of people, really.
Yeah.
Just,
No, I've been watching UFC since the very first one when they were like illegal in like all the states, and then you had to buy it like on pay-per-view. My dad would order them, and then we'd watch them that way. So I've been watching literally since its inception. So I guess I'm more of a hardcore. I pretty much watch it every weekend that it has it. So
I mean,
illegally,
nothing wrong with
I
watching.
don't pay for them, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, one thing is when somebody likes watching some sports, and then another thing is when somebody goes online and then, talks shit. You see people write something you don't like, you disagree with, and then you just launch a verbal attack like, hey, you don't know shit about boxing or MMA, whatever. I've seen plenty of those fucking comments, really childish, people really arguing like 10-year-olds, like, oh, you don't know nothing about boxing. All the time, I came across those comments. So you can have a really good discussion there.
I like
It's
to
hard.
watch idiots get drunk and shadow box. It's the funniest thing.
Yeah,
I like watching people fight on Twitter. I'll scroll through Twitter and I'll just watch street fights.
Yeah, that's another guy I don't like anymore. Chris Fragmental. At first I thought he was kind of nice, kind of cool, but now he's really sold his soul, man. He's sold his soul.
Mel's directing the conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, brother. Yeah, I gotta. Hey, man, I gotta get going, brother.
Right.
When I get some downtime, man, I hope I get some more downtime. And we can figure something out, man. Maybe on the weekend during the day, because I know that's better for you. But yeah, man, let's link. Kate, it's been a pleasure sharing the stream with you, and Boz, you know it's real, man, because I don't hop on anybody's streams like that anymore, man. So
thanks,
yeah,
man.
You know, Boz will never lie to you. That's the thing about Boz's streams.
Yeah, well, no, Boz has always, you know what I mean, been himself, which I appreciate people that are their authentic self.
Mm.
So
yeah, I don't really look to sell anything. Definitely. Yeah, but honesty, if you can call it that. Selling honesty.
All right, brother. Well, I'm out of here, man.
Thanks.
I'll be listening to the rest of it. I'll listen into the rest of the stream.
Right. Thanks, buddy.
How the hell do I get out of here? You can kick me out because I don't know how my phone works. Oh no, I got it. All right, brother.
All right. I'd rather not. All right. See you, bro.
When he's trying. Did you see his face?
Great guy. I mean, I don't want to be too like I didn't want to sound like I was bragging. Oh, I sell honesty, but I was just being, kind of funny in a way. I don't sell, because I hate you go to a stream. First thing you see a guy, the whole selling something, a discount code. I want to go right away. And sometimes I do I leave the stream if I see, or something new has arrived, and he is praising it up to the skies because he's been given it for free, of course. So I can't take that bullshit anymore. Because when you first join this community, you don't know anything about that. You think this guy is really being honest, but then later you learn, no, he's getting a kickback, he's getting it for free. So yeah. Anyway, I think
Then they might even get a percentage from their link if they say click this link. Yeah, they're getting paid too.
That goes more like in their pocket than it's load off for you, how you ever call it. Like maybe it lightens your wallet, but it also makes theirs heavier. That's the thing. Yeah. Fragmental should offer its Jet 2 discount code. I don't know what Jet 2 is even. Is that Tesla model? Maybe, probably. Yeah, I mean, he's just a pretty boy, really slick, and I hated that video he made on Creed, on Aventus. I mean, come on, did you really have to shill for Aventus? Like that's his honest opinion, like I'm F you, man. I don't care about that shit, that overpriced shit. Aventus, I feel, is very overhyped, and I have seen other reviewers say the same, actually, really kind of good reviewers, of course. So, that was really cringy, that whole video with Chris, with George, Fragrance Apprentice, George Zaharoff, then you had also Aaron Terence Hughes. Aaron Terence Hughes, I don't really like that. I don't care much for that guy. He's, he's like a vampire, like some goth singer or whatever, goth rock. Hello, how are you? I'm really good. Well, and those hands. Like, today we have this. Yeah. And then he smells it and this is the Ambroxan, and it smells. I know how Ambroxan smells because I've gone to school to chemistry and blah blah blah. Oh yeah, I know he's been an actor in the soaps. I heard Chris appeared in some British TV soap, not a soap commercial, but all of the ATG fragrance smell. Yeah, I believe that they probably smell like gasoline and vinegar or something combined.
Patchouli.
Yeah, petroleum.
He uses a lot of patchouli.
Like the usual the jelly and petroleum jelly, maybe.
Petroleum.
Yeah, he's not never been one of my favorite review stuff.
Oh.
What happened? Oh yeah. Yeah, that was and then Chris did those videos where he would rate those fragrances. Yeah, that was
Hello, Mel. How are you today, Mel?
You still eat noodle smell. I remember once you were eating noodles on the stream.
I'm gonna edit it with Dan's head on it. I'm gonna put Dan's head on this picture.
That's gonna look really fun.
Do you know what that thing is in his hand?
Oh, I don't know really. It's like is it for working out or something? No, I don't think so. Doesn't look like.
No,
We're
those.
close to hitting 2 hours, by the way. We're gonna go on for 5 more minutes, or at least.
It's something that goes up inside your rectum.
How sick! I want to have that in his bum. Yeah, Chris played
Oh,
the games in Coronation
before
Street.
before we end, I need to tell Mel how I defeated the Emperor. Mel, I defeated the Emperor guy by emailing him tons and tons of gay porn. That's how I got him to leave me alone. I emailed him tons of gay porn, and every one of it was a black man and a redheaded man.
Anal beads. Wow. It's a crazy world.
Oh, and he worships this god called Shiva. Some Indian god. So I
Yeah.
took his Indian god and I edited him into a gay porn. So I
Wow,
made a
that's a big.
sacrilegious.
Yeah,
It's
that
a big
is a
no,
big
no.
sandwich. He's
Yeah,
like
so I sent that.
and he's like the god in Hindu religion. I think he's the most powerful one. Yeah.
Yeah, so I sent him a gay god.
Wow.
His god was being serviced in the butt.
That's the emperor, right? Yeah, that's the guy who was like I watched when you also was the last time on Joey's stream was like very confrontational with the other guy. What's his name? The other guy with tweet.
Phantom?
Yeah, yeah,
That's my friend.
yeah. So he was like, I can kick your ass and stuff like that. I'm 6 foot tall and 200 pounds, whatever.
Yeah, and that was crazy. Phantom was just like defending me, trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, he seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be really
Real life.
complicated.
I've met him in real life. So
All right. Yeah.
Brandon.
Sometimes I was gonna say that experience can be very different. You know, sometimes when you meet someone in real life that you met on streams before, sometimes it's really nice, but sometimes it can be really not very pleasant. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what happened to me last year? I was in the perfume store, and this guy here in Oslo said, "Yo, I know you. I watch your channel." I'm like, "Holy crap!" That was really pleasant, of course. Very pleasant.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was like this bold guy who worked there in that store, and obviously a big fragrance fan. And
Cool.
it was such a big compliment that he was watching. It wasn't some guy, some average Joe on the street. Then it wouldn't be as as great. So
that's awesome.
yeah, this
I've
guy
been
really
recognized
knows.
like that in the doll community because I kind of stand out in that community because it's all
community. I imagine it's got really some peculiar characters.
yeah. Like look at me, I'm pretty peculiar. I only wear dresses. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty weird. But what was I gonna say? I had something. Oh, I did meet somebody in real life. Oh yeah, I've met several.
Who is weird as fuck? Oh, you mean Emperor?
Guy.
Yeah. I feel it was so funny what you said earlier about the Neem, poor guy. But yeah, I agree. I kind of agree. He doesn't have much of a personality, really. That's his problem, really. He does have everything else, I guess. We hit 2 hours, people, and if you haven't liked the stream, do it now.
Like this stream and make sure you subscribe.
Yep. Yeah, I'm headed towards 700 subscribers, slowly getting there. But now, I for a while I did kind of care about it, but now I'm like, oh, who gives a shit? It's gonna whatever. If I never get to 700, that's all right. And like 700, that's nothing really special, or 800. It's like when you hit 1,000, then maybe, yeah. How many do you have on your channel? Subs?
1,300.
That's good, really good, yeah. I see Yoshi has seen my message now that I'm going live. Sorry, Yoshi. He was in the gym, probably. Yeah. But now, yeah, I don't know if I'll be returning to any of those streams, like TLTG stream is all about, I still go there sometimes, but you cannot talk to people there. They just are interested in talking fragrances. So I don't want that. I don't like that. So yeah, for sure. It's a lot of work, you know, and especially when you're like me, you don't have any contacts, you don't know many people in real life who are into fragrances. So yeah, but yeah, I started long ago, and I started with like 11 subscribers. I remember once I had from 11 to 688. That's not bad, even if it's like 9 years ago. It took me 9 years. But it's just started really growing like 2 years ago, actually. Before that, I had like 100, 200, I don't know, something like that. Yeah. All right. Well, shall we end this stream now? There
We
isn't much.
shall.
Hmm?
You better like this video or the daddy is coming for your butt.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all who joined us in the chat. And yeah, I'll be back soon, I guess, whenever I feel like streaming. And yeah. So, all right, people. See you soon. Ciao.